look. How does it sound? Please let me know. This is a test. A very windy test. Can you guys see anything? Hello, can you hear me? How does it sound? Okay, oh hello, Ario, thanks for coming. Okay guys, so today is my very first YouTube live stream. I've done some live streams before on Reddit, but this is a test to see how YouTube does. And if someone can let me know, how do I keep the live chat visible? It keeps disappearing. Is there a way to do that? Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it just disappears if nobody types anything for a little while. So maybe that's it. Hey Cammy, how are you? Thanks for coming. I miss you. So you get to see my neighborhood, and we're gonna go to a local park today. Have a nice chill walk. Hey, I'm not surprised it sounds windy. I think it'll be less windy though in the park. Hey Daniel, hi Yuka, thanks for coming. You guys were ready and waiting. I think the wind noise will dissipate once we get down from our big hill. Ooh. I've got it on a gimbal, yes. Is it really janky? Oh, you'll hear the bugs. Don't worry. Little barbershop. There's me. Hello. The cicada noise filter. No, that indicates it's summer. It's the sounds of summer. And it's also plastic bottle and non-burnables day. Yeah, Daniel and Yuka, thanks for the awesome video with us in the interview. That turned out really nice. I hate riding my bike down this hill. I feel like I go so fast. And I don't like fast. And that is a Japanese stop sign right there, for those of you who do not know. Hey, Tokyo Paul. Thanks for coming. Biking back up is not preferable. I walk the bike up the hill. I would say about a quarter of it I have to walk, and then I can do the rest biking. Well, good. I'm glad this seems to be okay so far. Aaron got me a nice new gimbal set that went with my DJI Pocket and the adapters and everything, and it turned out it wasn't compatible with live stream, so back to the cell phone and back to the old gimbal. Aw, thanks, Cammy. I miss our days going out. May or may not be have been drinking. I don't remember. You get the cicadas. You'll hear them really good in a second. And again, sorry about the wind noise if you hear any. Maybe if this goes well, we'll invest in a dead cat. Tiny fire station. There's a fire truck that lives in there. We have like a shrine up here. Any questions. Thomas is my bread and butter. He's the reason I am where I am today. There's my post office where I get my money and send my mail. Oh, Cammy, you'll like this house coming up. We think people live there, but it's really old Japanese style. It is toasty today. Okay, bye dear. I know you have to do your training. So is everybody doing good today? Staying out of the heat? This is the river. Thank you. Love you too, dear. Nope, just using regular old the YouTube land. No prism. Oh man, I haven't held a gimbal in a while, and my arm is already tired. Do you guys prefer using Prism over regular YouTube stream? I forget the name of this gimbal. It's called the Smooth X. Oh, is that the difference? Hey, Luke. Thanks for coming. I don't mind the 30 frame rate. Actually, all my videos are filmed in 30. I don't do 60. So I'm guessing right now it's streaming at like 720p. But you know, if you're watching it on your cell phone, 720 is not bad. Oh, you out drinking again, huh? Yes, thank you for taking a walk with me. Let's exploring, guys. I appreciate any and all support. We're going to the park. Oh, actually, Luke, this is the park that I was telling you about. The one that people play in. Like musical instruments and stuff. So you're gonna see the place that was quote unquote too far for you. Hello! Thanks for coming and exploring with me today. Welcome to Japan. Yeah, I know. This is good though. This is kind of like the test to see what I need. Yeah, our jam session in the park, Luke was like, that's too far. Let's meet closer. I was like, oh, Ikebukuro. Oh, Ohio! So we met at Ikebukuro, and that's where we did the park jam session. All right, so here's the green lights. Now, Japanese say that they're blue, but what do you guys think? Are the lights here green or blue? Oh, I missed it. And there's the entrance to the park. Yes, let's do it. The current temperature, I don't know. Can someone check that for me? I think, well, for Cami, I think it was like 80 something, in the low 80s. So it's nice, nicer than like Colorado. Here Colorado's like 100 degrees right now. 87, thank you, dear. Oh, so hey guys, so Daniel and Yuka and Nomadic Gaijin and Ario and Paul in Tokyo and So You Want to Travel all have really good YouTube channels. So this is my attempt to shout out to everybody so that everybody can be a part of the community and, you know, all that jazz. All right, now you'll hear the bugs. This is the map to the park. Now, Cammy, can you hear the cicadas? The other day I was riding my bike through here and a crawdad was crossing the road. He was about this big. So I made a pair of chopsticks out of a stick and I tucked him back into the water over here. cicadas kind of sound like weed whackers, like tiny little weed whackers. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Aurora. And I do walking videos through different parts of Japan. So thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. So sometimes you'll see children playing in the water here, and they'll have their nets. They're looking for the crawdads. Ew. And sometimes the kids will catch the, cicadas that are in the trees with their nets. Okay, so next time, now we know, dead cats some kind, and maybe try prism if it's a higher quality. But if the video doesn't look bad, then whatever. That's a good question. Do they sell those at Bubba? I don't know if they sell those, but you know what? They do sell at IKEA. They have a crawdad fest, at least in America, where it's like all you can eat crawdads. And they look like little tiny lobsters. In the fall, these will all be bright red, these trees. Seinfeld. Oh, you heard my text message. Oh, yes. Seinfeld is indeed fact my ringtone. Sorry, I didn't realize that was on. Okay, so the cicadas are going to talk now. I agree with Luke. I don't think I could do those dried cicadas. I don't think I could do any kind of insects as food. Aaron has tried ants, like dried ants, and he said that it tastes like popcorn, like slightly burnt popcorn. But I'm not brave enough. Yeah, this is Hikarigaoka. This is the entrance to it. We're gonna cross the bridge here in a second to get to the park. Man, they're so loud. I have 2 videos of this area in the description. And one is of Hikarigaoka Park in the spring with all the cherry blossoms, and the other one is of the rose garden. I doubt we'll see any though. They're very well hidden. This way? Yeah, so with the DJI Pocket, you actually have to have the do-it-all adapter, which I don't have, and you have to have Wi-Fi. So I have to like rent a pocket Wi-Fi or get a pocket Wi-Fi. And since this is so early in attempting to stream, I wanted to see how it goes first before doing anything like that. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry about that. It lost cohesion. Oh, really? The park is really big. Oh, good. Thanks for doing the research, Daniel and Yuka. There's the bridge. Actually, the park, Cami, is, since it's so close to us, one of the places we'd love to take you in Reiki. Especially if it's like, especially if it's like, you know, April or fall, because it's very pretty. Face reveal. I haven't decided yet. Nobody wants to see my face. Actually, there's literally like 3 people in the chat who have seen my face. And that's Aaron, for obvious reasons, Luke, and Cami. But we are now officially in the park. And I love this park. It's super peaceful. And it's so close to my house. There's a lot of bird watchers that come here. But yeah, in the spring it's so pretty with the plum blossoms and the cherry blossoms, and then in the fall everything is yellow and red. Really beautiful. There's the toy day. So Daniel, are you going to go back to Japanese school? Or was that 3 months good for you? What do you think? It is a forest, but this is actually a park. You'll be able to hear the musicians practicing soon. A lot of like saxophone players will come out here and practice. Harrison, what is up? So good to see you. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. It's like 87, but it's very humid today. So over here, this is the pictures of some of the birds that you can see. Oh, I might have to get an iced coffee. Hey. Here, cicadas means pretty much the same thing. Oh, that's right. You signed up for the JLPT 4. I hope that goes well. I'm terrified to take those tests. The mock test, I can usually get 99 on the kanji reading, but like only a 50 on the grammar. So ganbatte Daniel-san. My 2 jar? Is that like to put the bugs in? Tip jar. Oh, that has not yet been established. But you know, feel free to send me money. I would not say no. I don't know if they can do any kind of donations until the it's been monetized. I don't know, my fellow YouTubers, can you clarify that? Until the channel is monetized, I don't think I can accept donations. I could be wrong. I don't know. Now you can hear the sort of the jazz music a little bit. So Harrison, you're in Texas now, I think? Something maybe? Cash App, yeah. Huh. Well, guys, feel free to send me the info on how to do that. Give me all of your money. No, I'm kidding. But I would never deprive you of the joy of gifting me, you know, fiscally beneficiary presents. So this is the park here. And in the spring, it is all cherry blossoms. Oh, thank you, the Thomas the Train Engine. Yeah. Yeah, he's racking up the views. Thomas the Train Engine. Who'd have thought? There's a lot of people. I just thought he was cute, and I was like, hey, that's funny. And I recorded it, and there you go. New Orleans. Love New Orleans. Good food there. So it's nice. Sometimes we'll come here, we'll get like a coffee or a bento, and we'll sit, you know, on one of the benches and just enjoy. It's very early. Well, not very early, but it's, you know, morning, so there's not a lot of people here today. But on the weekends, it's usually packed. Yeah. So, Luke, were you able to reschedule your dentist appointment? It's like you're here. If you're hearing the bugs echoing through your room, it's like you're right here with me. So in the fall, these are ginkgo trees. So they turn bright yellow. So then it's just like a wall of yellow. Hey, thanks so much for coming. Yes, this is the test stream. Everyone's giving me advice and tips on what to do for next time. So I really appreciate it. There's the phone booth. Yes, Japan still has phone booths. And they do still work. How much do they cost? Tammy, how much does what cost? Oh, the phone booth? Oh, I have no idea. I've only ever tried to use one once when my dad and I first visited Japan, but I don't know. We couldn't figure out how to use it. Probably like 100 yen. So the park path actually circles all around the baseball field and all around that way. But we're taking a little bit of a shortcut. We're gonna go by the shopping plaza and to the rose garden. Hey, Alex, what's up? Thanks for coming. Yeah, this is a park that's really close to our house. So it's big and beautiful, and right now very loud between the cicadas and the baseball players. But here in the fall, I think is my favorite because it's crisp and it's clear and it's cool. Our big YouTube community, actually, it's a small YouTube community, but I appreciate everybody so much. Aaron was always like, you should do a YouTube channel, you should do a YouTube channel, and I was always, no. And then Cammie started her YouTube channel, and then I thought, well, maybe. And then I met Luke through Reddit and got a lot of great tips and information from him. And then he connected me to the rest of the fine people, like Paul and Ario and Daniel and Yuka. So thank you, everybody. My 1,500 subscribers are all thanks to you and Thomas the Tank Engine. These are all ginkgo trees, which is Wakoshi's official mascot is a ginkgo leaf. Even though we are no longer in Mako, we're in Tokyo, technically, Nerima, Tokyo. No, Luke will never fade off into the distance. You're the nomadic gaijin, looking clean and pristine. That's a Luke McQueen. And Lito, that's right. Can't forget about Lito. He brought the band together. Nope. So this is the pond. Oh, there's no bird watchers today. sometimes we see like kingfishers and turtles. But of course for today, nobody wants to come out to say hi to you. Yes, thank you, Luke. I love that. Love that version of the song too. And Olito was talking about performing in Enoshima, and I think that would be the most fun thing ever. This is a little coffee shop, bakery slash ice cream shop. Now, Cammie, you'll think this is funny, or I don't know, maybe you won't. What do I know? But so this is a Baskin Robbins in here, but in Japan, Baskin Robbins is called 31, which means 31, because of the 31, flavors. But if you ask a Japanese person, where's the Baskin Robbins, or can we go to Baskin Robbins, they will have no idea what you're talking about. Sati-one. This is a library. 31. They actually call it 31. In Japanese, it's Sati-one. Yeah, because there's quote-unquote 31 flavors for Baskin Robbins, I guess. And so they don't know that it's actually Baskin Robbins. They call it Sati-one, 31. And so the first time we got invited to ice cream, they were like, do you want to go to 31? And we were like, what is that? What's 31? That sounds really awesome. Like, oh, it's Baskin Robbins. What's that? We have the kids playing today. On Sundays, this is a big swap meet. So you see like people selling clothes and shoes and accessories and stuff. Big library. Families out in the park. There's a little water feature over here, so. Well, I guess you'll just have to come back to Japan, Harrison. When we don't have 15 other people visiting us at the same time. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can come back on a Sunday to do a live stream. It's not very big. It's literally just like this area. This big tower, I'm not 100% sure. I think it has something to do with recycling or trash or... Thanks, Pagroove. Thanks for joining so much. But if anybody knows what this tower is, feel free to put it in the comments. Maybe somebody else knows. There's like people here that have lived longer in Japan than I have. Wind. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, the sky's super pretty today. So blue. Oh, hello, Garfield. Thanks for joining. Thanks for exploring with me today. Aurora the Explorer. Maybe that's what my channel should have been called. Because then people can say, Aurora, Aurora. I know, I'm hilarious like that. So this is the park. And I can say, hello everybody. Bienvenidos a Japón. Welcome to Japan. Luke, you may not know this, but I have done a Dora the Explorer cosplay. It was like if Dora the Explorer grew up and became Lara Croft. It was great. I had like the map had like a scar down his face, and the backpack had sunglasses, and you know, I had a Swiper's tail hanging from my belt and his mask. It was awesome. It was Dora Croft. That's what's up. Well, yeah, everybody keeps asking that. Does anybody know what the tower actually is? I think it has something to do with recycle processing or trash processing, but I could be completely wrong. Oh, there we go, incineration. Hello from Indonesia. Oh, you're from Indonesia. My friend Cami on here as well, so you want to travel. Lived in Indonesia for a while. That would be a crazy public bath. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. This is the bridge. And now we're out of the park. We're gonna go to the Rose Garden. Is that really? Is the consideration Planet Ikebukuro has a public bath warmed by the heat? That would be crazy. Hey Nelsie! Oh my goodness! You're here! So this is where we're taking you guys, hopefully, next year. Oh, I'm sure that tower is perfectly fine during an earthquake. It's been through probably hundreds of earthquakes already. Wow, Aaron is just sending this link out to everybody. Oh yeah, all the time. Not all the time. Earthquakes, I think the biggest one was like a 4.9 or a 5.0. And in the apartment, it's just a lot of doo-doon, 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 like the doors banging against the wall. And basically, if nothing falls, then you're okay. So far, nothing has fallen during an earthquake. But it's what's crazy is, I said 4.9, is when the earthquake stops and the apartment is still swaying. That's the craziest part for me. So Nelsie, when you guys come, this will probably all be dead, because if you come in the spring, this is not bloomed yet. But where we were just at has a ton of cherry blossoms that you would see. Yeah, they have the 7.9 over by Fukushima, and we usually get the ripples. Yeah, cicadas don't come out till the summer. Don't worry, there will be no bugs. Sorry if it's nasty. This park is close to Saitama. It borders Saitama in Tokyo. Yeah, I know, super wind attack. So next time, I will use the dead cat. this is the Live-In, aka Walmart. It used to be a Seiyu, then they changed it to Live-In, but now it's still Walmart. My mom once asked me if Japanese use bicycles. I didn't know what to tell her. The Love Boat. That's all I know from that song. I don't think I've ever watched that show. But I would be happy to try any other song, Cammy. Ah, under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wet to take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day, out in the sun, they slave away. Oh man, I forgot the words. Da 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 da. Under the sea. Yes, we might see Saitama and Kamen Rider. Oh, thank you, Pagru. Oh, thank you, Panus. Oh, a whole new world. 100,000 things to see. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. Yeah, Disney. Disney's my life. Now we hear birds instead of cicadas. There's KFC. They just remodeled and reopened. And I like KFC much better in Japan than I do in the States. Alright, so we are gonna go. Now if I go in there, I'll probably lose the signal, which is too bad because it's awesome. I can concentrate on the walk. The singing streamer. Ooh, I kind of like the way that sounds. I'll sing you requests and answer questions about Japan. If I don't know the answer, somebody on the chat will definitely know the answer. Oh, that's a good one. Look at me. I will never pass for the perfect bride or the perfect daughter. Can it be? I'm not meant to play this part. They got something going on. I think those are the trash people. Get out the way of bicycles. All right, almost to the rose garden. About the Japanese old samurai armor in Saitama. When is the best time for budget-friendly Japanese? September, well, currently not any time, but September through November is usually the best time because that's technically typhoon season. But it is super rare. And that's when we've always found the best tickets to come here. Walking, I don't know the walking diva. I can't see. Looking clean and pristine, that's a Luke McQueen wearing his nomadic guy jeans. You know he's quite the charmer. White cap from Under Armour. And when this nomadic guy dreams, you know he's drank it all, be a sake highball. Nomadic guy's been. If you wanna know, you better follow nomadic guy jeans. Yay, Luke! This is one of my favorite shopping centers called Ima. It's really big. GU and Uniqlo and Walmart and big food court. And no, Mom, there are no bicycles. No bicycles anywhere in Japan. Oh, somebody asked about the Bushido thing. I have no idea. That's a great question. Maybe somebody in the chat. Oh, I understand. The Walking Diva is not a song. That's what I should be called. Ah! I'm not dumb. Hello, Reese Bees. How are you? See, Luke? They'll have to do like a new version, the jazzy version. But me and Eggy can duet it. Oh, over there is a 2-floor Daiso, which we won't go in the Daiso, but I do love the Daiso. Oh, that's cool. That you did you can produce music and stuff. So if all you guys are watching me, it means you're not streaming, which means you are in a nice indoor, cool environment. Which is usually me. Usually I'm sitting on my couch, like drinking iced coffee and watching your streams and typing and thinking, oh, I wish I could be with them right now, but secretly thinking, no, it's hot outside. I'm good. Oh, that's true, because you're in Detroit. And Detroit is humid. Those are the cicadas, the they are sounds of summer. They'll last for about a month. You don't have air conditioning? Oh my gosh. You can see real Japan life. This is very far away from anything touristy. This is basically everyday, normal Japan. Which I think people like to see. I don't know. For the next stream, do you want to see more local neighborhoods? Do you want to see busier train stations, city, parks? Just let me know in the comments below. No, you can just tell me. 47 in Portugal, that's death. A funny incident that has happened, yeah, okay, so the very first time I visited Japan, my dad and I stayed at a traditional Japanese hotel, and we did not know what that meant because somebody else had booked it for us. And, we opened the door to the room, and it's literally just one room with the futons you have to lay out. There's no closet. And all the bathrooms, the toilets were public, or like unisex, so there's no men's bathroom, there's no women's bathroom, you don't have your own bathroom. The sinks are out in the hallway, so everybody shares everything. But I didn't realize that the bathhouse, or the shower area, was a Japanese-style public bathhouse. And so when I went to go take a shower, I was so shocked, and I didn't know what to do, and I have never taken a shower sitting on a bucket so fast before in my life. That was my very first night, the very first time I visited Japan, and I have not been to a public bathhouse since. I was about a foot taller than everybody else there, too. Okay, so we're almost to the Rose Garden. Anyway, that was a funny Japanese story that traumatized me for the rest of my life. When you don't expect it, when you don't know that there's going to be a bunch of naked people, you know, walking around, bathing themselves, and they all go in that big tub together, it's a little bit disconcerting. Woo! Cicadas are loud over here. And then the vending machine. Yay! Vending machines everywhere. So we learned that a big reason that the Japanese vending machines are such a big deal is because Japanese tend not to have big houses where they can store a lot of things. So they can't store a lot of bottles, they can't store a lot of cans. So, and you get really hot, and they don't want anybody to get dehydrated. So they have the vending machines everywhere because you can have them in your house. And you need to have them everywhere else. Yeah, I know, everybody says you get used to it. And maybe one day. But I don't think I could go with my friends. I think that would be weird. That's just me though. That's just me. So I tried to do a stream here once on Reddit, and Reddit sure did not like that. It kept kicking me off like every 5 minutes. They're doing construction. And here's the rose garden. Yay! We made it after an hour of walking. Right? Because I feel like if I go with my friends, then every time I see them, I'm just going to be picturing them at the onsen, and Anyway, so should I change my name to the Walking Diva? Oh, goodbye. Thanks for coming. I'm so happy you could join. Because it's summer, it's not quite as colorful. Oh, I would love to do something with Lemmy. I met her during the band performance on Lito's channel. And she's super sweet, and I've, watched her streams a few times. And Daniel and Yuka, and actually everybody here, I think, has met her. And I think I've done a stream with her. But I would love to get together with Lemmy sometime. We talked about it briefly. So in Japan, you hear about the deer and how tame they are. We're gonna walk up to some deer right now. Look, they're so tame. They don't even run away. Isn't that amazing? Ooh, butterfly. Okay, have a good time at college. Hello, coyote. Coyote. Oh, yay! I love butterflies. I love Japan because there are butterflies all the time. And different times of the year have different butterflies. You always see different ones. So nice. too. Yeah, this is a really nice park. This is the first part of it, the garden. And each section is according to color. So you'll have like the red color, the red section, the yellow section, the purple section. Like for example, over here, this is the white garden. So all of the flowers here are white. Oh man, it is dark. Maybe I'll take the bus back home. Coyote M, what's going on? How are you today? Thank you for joining. Do you have any song requests? This is the second part of the rose garden. Which has some really cool, unique flowers. I don't know if we'll see any. Listening while at work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, and I did bring my umbrella just in case the heat gets unbearable. So I have a video of this park here, this park and the last one, in the description. If you ever just want to take a quick walk through this park, it shows a lot more flowers because of the time of year that I did the video. And it's got some really nice chill lo-fi music going or with it, so please check it out when you get a chance. These songs about flowers. We're in a garden. I like this one over here. Oh, it's dying. There's like a black orchid thing over there. Oh, there's that song from Rapunzel from Tangled. Flowers blowing blue. I forget how it goes. Gloria by Gloria. I don't know if I know that song. This way. It looks cool. Heal what has been hurt. Change the face of time. Da, 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 da. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine. That's from Tangled, but I don't remember all the words. And it says this is the love one. Released in '84. I probably would know it if I heard it. I like 80s music though. Like take on me, take on me. This is the photo op spot, and it says, I think it says love, but it could just be swirlies. You know what? I think it's just swirlies. Okay. Okay. Go back this way. All right, we have one more stop on the journey. Hopefully we'll see some koi. I think that's the only aha song everybody knows. The cost of living in this area, I think, is a little bit higher because it's technically Tokyo. Basically how it works here is the farther you are from the train station and the farther you are from the bigger cities is going to be much cheaper. For example, where we live, we spend about $800 a month for a quote-unquote 2-bedroom, 1-bath, kitchen, dining. It takes about 15 minutes to walk to the closest station, and we are in Saitama. So our apartment is fairly cheap compared to like the exact same thing in like Tokyo or next to the train station. So we were in Hikarigaoka Park. This is the Rose Garden right now, and right now we're heading to a slightly different park with a koi pond. Hopefully I don't get lost. Last time I walked there I got lost. So, but I mean, compared to like Denver or Detroit, I feel like living in Japan is much cheaper. You're welcome. And that sound you hear, Coyote, is the cicadas. Yes. Have to get a cicada filter. Yep, that's the sound of summer. Now, if we were in the city, when we're by the buildings, you don't hear them. So maybe for the summer I won't do any more park walks until the cicadas die. No, that's just the cicadas. That just shows your earphones are working just fine. So what's everyone's favorite Disney movie? Okay, bye. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, good. See, Coyote appreciates the cicadas. Have a good day. Get a little bit of sleep. Dream of cicadas. Aaron, hi, Aaron. You think they're kawaii or kawaii? Are they cute or scary, the cicadas? Have you gotten any good pictures of them? Oh, there's the wind. Oh, my microphone is. Bye, Luke. Thanks so much for coming. We'll text. Oh, sorry, the wind kicked up. Oh, no. The Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Yeah, I love you, Little Mermaid, too. It's like, I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child. Okay. it'll get unwindy hopefully in a second. Dead cat next time. Next time, dead cat. Ah, thank you. Yes. Disney, call me. I'm available. I want to be a Disney princess. I am a Disney princess. All right, so I know the entrance to where we're going is somewhere over here. We just have to find it. So it's time for Aurora, the Explorer. Aurora, Aurora. Let's explore Japan. Yeah. So the wind should die down a little bit because we're about to go into some more trees, but then we'll have more cicadas. So today you can either choose, do you want to hear wind or do you want to hear cicadas? Like Princess Peach. Princess Peach. I don't know, what did she say? Is she like, oh, Mario? Aha. We have come to the spot. We did it! Alright, one more stop on Aurora's first test stream. I want to thank everybody for their insights and, you know, hopefully the next stream will be less windy. I should also look at the weather report, you know, to see if it's going to be windy. But I'm on summer break vacation right now, so I figured, why not? This is, I don't know if this is an actual park. If it is, I don't know what it's called, but we're heading to the koi pond. Weather check? Yeah, I should do a weather check. Stairs. Okay. This is a cool spot. You can kind of just look out. Maybe if I do more of these streams, I'll lose weight. Oh, there's the wind. Get down. Maybe it's because you're hearing cicadas in real life, Daniel and Yuka. Aw, man. Summer feels. This guy, a girl, or somebody. Oh, there's a baby. Yeah, that's a baby. That looks like a very uncomfortable way to hold a baby. But what do I know? I don't really hold babies. Cammy will be haunted by the cicadas forever. Nice cool trees, yes. I don't know if you mean the trees are cool or if the weather, it's like cooling trees, but I agree to both. Normally I ride my bike, but that seems dangerous. chatting and riding the bike. This sound will be embedded in your head for the rest of your life. It's so humid. They're like, mean, mean. So in Japan, cicadas say, mean, 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 mean. Because they're mean. Meanies. You can hear them in your apartment with the windows shut. That's how loud they get. But I mean, other than the loud cicadas, the walk is really nice and the trees are nice. I see lots of children. Ah, they're playing in the water. I want to play in the water. Ina. Ah, watashi mo ikitai, yaritai. Cicadas under your desk. Yep, they came through the audio. Came through the video. I have no idea. Let's see. I'm at 65%. I don't know how the Japanese do it because it's so hot here. They like cover themselves up from head to toe. The arms, like the gloves. Yeah. Ina. Urayamashi. Whoa. I had no idea we were going to stumble upon such a sight. And they do this specifically for the kids, or for kids to play. This, during the winter and the colder months, there's no water here. It'll be completely empty. But once it starts getting hot out, they start running the water through it again so people can cool off. Yeah, it's a great design. Yeah, Yuka and Daniel went camping. You learn to catch Pokemon. Ooh, you gotta catch them all. Cause you gotta be the very best. Like no one ever was. Yeah. Did you travel across the land searching far and wide? I actually got corrected by some children that I teach. They drew pictures of the Pokeballs, had them hung up, and I said, ooh, Pokemon, Pokemon. And they said, Ie, Poketo Monster, Poketo Monster. I said, oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. McDonald's or Makudo or Maku, depending on where you're from. Dame. No scooter here. That's a boo-boo. Just bicycles and the walking people. And we made it to the pond. It's an only okay pond, but there's koi, so hopefully we'll get to see some. Wendy's first kitchen. Yeah, that's a funny one. I'm not gonna say that on here. People can just look it up. All right, let's see if we can spot the koi. Usually, you can see them in these things. Maybe it's just too hot for the koi. Woo. Gonna walk down to the river. Or the pond. Ike is pond in Japanese. And we'll sing. I've been staring at the edge of the water as long as I can remember, never really knowing why. No koi today. Sun in. Well, guys, we made it to our destination. Oh man, no. It's gotta be like 15 seconds or more for them to copyright it. And it's just me singing. So I am gonna take this time. Let's see here. Woo! Say thank you for joining me on the stream today. We ended it at the Ike, at the koi pond that we didn't see any koi at. Oh, yes, Once Upon a Dream. I do like that song. I know you, I've walked with you once upon a dream. For audio. Anybody can screen cap this for me? And if not, that's cool. I'll just take a picture of myself in the park. Thanks so much for joining me. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Aaron and Daniel and Yuka that showed up for the stream. So I'm so happy everybody got to come. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for all the tips. And we know what to do for a better stream next time. And yeah, let's make this a regular thing, shall we? Okay. Bye guys. Mata ne. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye. How do I stop the stream? Oh. Bye bye.